Welcome back to your latest Chelsea news. In today's video, we're going to be talking about all the latest January transfer rumors, and we're going to talk about Andre Santos potential coming back, Kani, Chukwuemeka, and Dewsbury-Hall linked to West Ham United, and we're going to be talking about Liam Delap. Should we go and get a striker? Because for me, I already expressed this and I said William Delap, for me at the moment, he's my first choice striker to go and get. If you cannot do that, go and get Victor Osimhen. Let's get into it, man. I'm gonna start with Andre Santos. So guys, if it's your first time on the channel, please like, subscribe, and let's talk about everything, guys, and let's get into it, man. Andre Santos, for me, I saw some people that were saying keep him on the loan, this and this, but for me, I said, listen, we need a midfielder. Romeo Lavia cannot stay fit. I said this already in another video, like, let's go and get Andre Santos and bring him, because this season he's going to be crucial. And if you don't have another fit midfielder, because we have seen, guys, what Andre Santos is doing in France, how he's been playing. I think for me right now, he is the best player, the best midfielder in Ligue 1. For his age, he's been doing fantastic, and that's all we can say, man. Let's bring him, then put him in this team, because if you don't do this, we're gonna run Moses Casero and Enzo Fernandez into the ground. They cannot play every single minute and every single game. We need to give them rest, because for me, Romeo Lavia cannot stay fit. We cannot rely on him like that. So let's go and get Andre Santos this January, and I know it's going to be very, very tough for Strasbourg, because I think he is their best player and he's been the captain for most of their games this season. So we can see the leadership into him, but we need a player. We need to think first for our club than any other clubs. But maybe we can go out there and sign another midfielder similar to Andre Santos for Strasbourg. But we need to get Andre Santos back to the club, and I know for sure he can play, because we see Malo Gusto has not been on form, has not been getting the job done. For me, I think Moses Casero can play sometimes as a right back, and then Andre Santos and Enzo Fernandez can be in that midfield, and then he can work very easily. He can truly work, because Andre Santos is a box midfielder, man. He can play that six better than he is the best six we have in our club. Even Romeo Lavia, for me, I don't think it's close even to him. But that's my thought on Andre Santos. So let's talk about Dewsbury-Hall and Kani Chukwuemeka, man. The one thing that I really feel sorry is Kani Chukwuemeka. This brother have not even been getting minutes. Even in the Conference League, he has come from the bench. He has come from the bench and for me, I think if Kani Chukwuemeka wanna grow, he wanna improve, he needs to leave the club, because it seems like Maresca does not fancy him. Even if when we need a midfielder to come and sub him, he has not even appeared on the bench in the Premier League. For me, Kani Chukwuemeka, we are destroying his talent. He's so talented to be on the bench. This guy, he needs to go and find minutes, so then he can go on loan for 1 year or 2 years, then he can come back and try and see if he can fight his place for this team, or they can just sell him on permanent, and as long as his game is improving and all that, he can get better, man. That's my thought on Kani. Dewsbury-Hall, for me, I never wanted this player. I already said it. This guy has not even on the bench for the Premier League. We signed him as the Maresca signing, but we all know the club said like they signed him. Maresca never asked for him. But Dewsbury-Hall, for me, if there is any of those two players, the one I wanted to move off is Dewsbury-Hall, man. He can go. I don't really care about him that much. Even a conference, he's not even that good in the Conference League games, so I don't even see the point. For me, the minutes we're giving to him, I'd rather give it to a player like Rosaki from the academy. That kid is even way much better than him. We have a lot of kids in the academy who can play better in that place where he plays, and for me, give them the minutes instead of him. And the latest as Fofana's situation, Fofana came out and he said, basically he's saying like the coach lied, the club is lying that he's gonna be out for the whole season, and he said I may be back in the next 4 to 6 weeks. Basically, he may be back in the middle of May, after February. He may come back for the final season, for the final month of the season, and then he may play. And then he said, oh, like this post was put out on this Instagram. I think this Instagram is a Fofana something. I think it's for Fofana's like the people who run his accounts and stuff like that. Basically, he's the one who put it out. People who work for him, they put it out that one, and they said it's not true. He'll be back and this and this. But for me, I said this, man. Why did he ask one say that? If you know you're gonna come back in the next 4 to 6 months, in the next 4 to 6 good for us, good for you. Go out there, get better, get fast, get out of that rehabilitation. You every month you are in, you are like there's always something. Get out there, get ready, then come back. We will be happy, man, and you'll be happy too. I know you're not happy about getting missed a lot of games. We will be happy if you can get the job, if you can come as soon as possible and not the whole season. And that's good for me, man. For me, I didn't even see it a big deal, but some of the Chelsea fans, they were so reactionary. They were complaining why he had to say that. I said, hey, man, that's what happens, man. Things like this always happen every day. But for me, Madlo put out this one, and let's see what Enzo Maresca is gonna say in the next in the next conference. But for me, it's not a big deal. And our next Premier League game is going to be on Tuesday after 1 week, so we're going to have to rest some players. We're going to have an FA Cup on Saturday at 8 Eastern time. So guys, let me know in the comment down below, what are your thoughts on the latest news? And for me, man, Joshua Acheampong, that kid, man, what a player. Let's talk about a little bit about Joshua Acheampong, man. Yesterday he had his full debut for the Premier League, and for me, Maresca said yesterday he was our best player, man, and no doubt about it, he was good yesterday, man. And for me, that's all I can say, man. This kid, all he need to do, the minutes we're giving to Tosin or Disasi, give him the minutes. Even if for me when Fofana comes back, if he can play like this, let's play him on FA Cup this Saturday and see what he can do. If he can keep performing like this, let's play him again against Bournemouth, and if he can keep it up, for me, he has to start for us, because I don't trust Tosin. I don't trust Disasi at all, man. I'd rather have Disasi. I'd rather have Tosin, because this guy, he has the Fofana thing, like going forward and running with the ball forward, all that kind of stuff, passing, and he has the Tosin height, so he has basically everything. He can, and he's aggressive. He's not just about being on the ball. He can defend. He can do everything. I think for me yesterday, he only made one mistake in the whole 90 minutes. That is more than we can ever ask for Fofana, or even for Liverpool, or even none of our defenders, the other one who are subs outside of Fofana and Liverpool, are better than him. We've been calling for him for months, Maresca, to give him a chance, and he finally did it, and I'm so happy to see him start, man. And guys, let me know in the comment down below, what are your thoughts, and I'll see you guys in the next one, and take care of yourself.